The Model Modular Participants Agreement is a tool created by stakeholders for stakeholders. Over the past couple of years, we've heard it as referenced as a barrier, something that was really slowing down the adoption of health information exchange. And essentially, it's the contract between a health information organization, an HIE or a HISP, and the participants, providers and other types of participants, that talks about what are the obligations of the service offerer, the HIO, and the obligations of the participant, the authorized end user. With the Model Modular Participants Agreement, it's an 80-20 rule. About 80% of the terms and conditions are common for most modes of exchange for many of the typical types of transactions that are performed. We have folks that are using it today who are using it to craft their first participants agreement. I recently learned one of the oldest HIOs in the country, Santa Cruz, is looking at it as they try to update their participants agreement. Some of the really exciting feedback that we've gotten from the community is that it gives participants a baseline to compare the participants or agreements that they're getting from HIOs and saying, all right, does this have everything that I should have? Does this map? Are they missing big pieces of this? That this group that worked together to form a modular model participants agreement expected to be in place. You know, the stakeholders that worked on building the model came together, and that's how the word modular got adopted into the pattern. There are terms and conditions that are true for all the modes of exchange. There's somebody who has the data who's disclosing it to somebody else. And then there's different methods where that disclosure is taking place. And as you expect in the continuum, from one mode of exchange to another, from the direct mode of exchange to a query retrieve-based mode of exchange, that the terms and conditions would increase and vary. So we have a modular approach which says, based on this type of mode of exchange, these are the additional terms and conditions you'd expect to see.